Well, I just wanted to hop on today because I neglected to share some very important information with you yesterday. The information about the Hapi Gro at Lowe's from one of our followers. So I'm just going to read it to you, and I am so sorry. We had a lot of content yesterday, but this didn't make the final cut. So this is from Sandra Grimes, who said, FYI for Linda's viewers, having worked for Lowe's GC for 7.5 years and as a plant vendor another 13 years in 3 Lowe's, so she's definitely knowledgeable. I can tell you that Lowe's Corporation buys from regional suppliers. There's no way one supplier, i.e. Hapi Gro, could supply the tens of thousands of bags each store uses a year. With this said, each region should have a comparable type of product. Either check the bags for a compost mixture, bark compost. I believe my area still carries Timberline products instead of Hapi Gro. I bought soil conditioner before and had wonderful results with planting pansies. So it could be that you have this same product, it's just under a different name. Obviously, she said Timberlane, that would be one. The words I would look for, the key words would be soil conditioner, landscapers mix, fine pine blend, fine pine bark, and I would just look and see. You can ask the people that work there if you've got something comparable, because apparently in different regions it's under different names. So it could be that if they say they don't carry Hapi Gro anymore, they're just not carrying it from that regional supplier. So there is the information that I wanted to share with you, and when we come back, I'm going to give you a little update on something else. Well, this is definitely behind the scenes kind of stuff. At noon Central Time, I'm going to be on the QVC second channel for an hour. Phoebe, my darling Phoebe, is here, and she's going to be helping me exchange out some different products onto our display table. But also, Phoebe, look, I want you to show them the wonderful seedlings she started for me. Pick up that.
Oh yeah.
Show us.
Yeah.
Here's a super
And look,
one.
they match her orange ensemble today. So she started these in your basement.
Yeah, I did. I set up a grow light with like a heat pad. And
Yeah, cool.
no windows.
Here, let's show them the whole tray so they can get an idea of what all we've got going here. We've got some lettuces and some basil and some peppers and some kale, some tomatoes. Anyhow, it's going to be fun to get those out and planted, but not today, because Phoebe, first we have to show everybody what you guys get the first look at some of the things that are going to be on the QVC show today. I really haven't known exactly what was going to make the final cut because of just manufacturing and display kinds and shipping issues. But here are the things that are going to be on today's show. I really think this is so elegant looking. It's lightweight. It's all modeled after one piece, engineered to be one piece. So there's no different little places where it can leak. But I think it's just beautiful as both a watering can with a rosette at the end, but also as a container for flowers. Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Absolutely.
With just nothing but hydrangeas in it. What do you think, Phoebe?
Oh my gosh.
And a great Mother's Day gift, I think. Then the other very, very, very fun things. Look at all these cloches. Phoebe, how about you show those couple of sizes? I love these. Now, the brilliant thing about this is the top part detaches from the bottom part via these little clips. So as your plants grow, for example, you could use just the top part when your plants are small, and then as they go, you can put the extender on them. And I think that's really, really cool. And this would be glorious indoors or out, because you could really elevate the look and showcase almost anything. I think this would be so cool, filled with pumpkins in the fall or big old pine cones in the wintertime. It would be beautiful. But obviously its primary purpose is to deter and protect our darling plants from varmints. So all of those pesky squirrels that are always kind of driving me crazy, well, I think you'd have a hard time getting through this to dig at any tender little seedlings that have just germinated underneath this. But also if you have rabbits, if you have deer, if you have cats that dig in your garden, or your own pets that dig in your garden, this would really protect them. It also gives them just a tiny bit of shade. So I think that would be important for those of us in southern gardens. I think it's just really, really a cool thing. And then on the show today, I'll be showing different ways that you can style them indoors. But they come with one other accessory.
I don't even know
Everything
what this
is pineapple upside down here because we're getting ready to shoot. But I love them because they come with these individual stakes. Okay.
Phoebe, do you have a decorative stuff in your garden?
You know, I need to. We just got some in where I work, and I just love seeing all the different styles you can
Well, I
incorporate.
know,
Yeah,
it
it's
just
crazy.
takes, it's that perfect example of romancing the ordinary, where you take something kind of simple and you enhance it with jewelry, with garden jewelry. So these come with a whole bunch of stakes that you then can just push into the ground. And what I love about this and why we designed them this way, some of them you'll find come with extenders, stake extenders that you then press down into the ground, but they always bend. So this way you can use them or not use them, but they are easily removable and they don't bend, and they can secure these in place. They've got some heft to them, so I don't think there's going to be a problem with them blowing away in the wind, but I really love them. And then you can get them to match all, whatever kinds of the scale of what you're trying to do. This would be, like, I could have seen this at Easter, just filled on a plate with Easter eggs and grasses and things in them, and it would be, they're just cute. This one is just cute. This one's just tiny and cute. Looks like a little birdhouse. So you could have them in different sizes in your landscape, or all in one size. I think that would be kind of fun. These are similar to ones I saw years and years ago in Monty Don's garden, and I think that's fun, and they come in different finishes. So they've got them in the galvanized, and I love them in the black. The black is probably what I will be using, I think, in the front, particularly as we put out some, like my basils and things that I want to be left alone, and that will get kind of tall. So I think that's kind of fun. And then here's a way that I could envision using them indoors. And we're getting ready. Phoebe's going to help me. She's going to cut some greenery for me so we could put that underneath the fruits. I think it would just be beautiful. But this could be exquisite at Christmas time. Can you just imagine it being filled up with some kind of sparkly baubles, say all in blue and green and silver, then with little sprigs of evergreens tucked in there? I think it could be kind of fun. Okay, so those are the garden cloches. And then the plant towers that you guys are familiar with, these plant towers to support things like, your lilies and your dahlias and your delphinium, or in this case, an orchid. Those are going to be available too. I'm not sure if we're going to have all three colors of those, but that's something they brought back this season. And then Stuart, if you can do some navigating over
I got it right here.
This is so fun. You guys have asked me about this. And this is the Plant Tutor. It is so amazingly simple to put together. It is very sturdy, but it's lightweight enough to be able to move around. It can fit in tiny little corners. Phoebe, this would be great in your apartment, or if you were going away to college and you wanted something to set things on, you could use it as a book stand, or just really for almost any use. And I just love the way it looks. If you wanted to get two of them, you could round it out and you could have a full flat surface. Put two of them together and you could have a larger surface. And I just think they're great. You might want to get them in multiples so you can stage them at different places around your garden. And look here, I think it makes my house look kind of like a florist. Another thought that I had, wouldn't this be fun, is you have a miniature tabletop Christmas tree on top, and then all of your packages are wrapped and staged below. Wouldn't that be cute?
I love that.
Wouldn't that be cute? You could put a black wrought iron lantern on. So I'm really, you guys can tell I'm kind of pumped, and I'm really excited about these things that we are going to, oh, and here's, let me show you this. This is the copper version of the watering can.
Look at that.
And I do love my logo. So there you go, guys. You'll be able to get them, all of these things, on QVC.com. And as some of you sadly know, be there or be square, because a lot of this stuff sells out very quickly. The obelisks, in fact, we were going to do those egg-shaped trellises. I was going to do a show on those, but they all sold out before we could even do a show. So if you're interested in any of these things, then watch today's QVC2 channel at 12 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock my time. We'll have some fun. The host is going to be Allie today. And I'm going to showcase these different things and how you might use them in your own landscapes. So Stuart, I've apologized.
Mm-hmm.
I've shown some of my QVC projects. I've given you a future tease. Phoebe is going to be coming back. We're not exactly sure when, and she's going to help me plant some stuff out in the cottage garden. Yeah, some of the things, some of the seedlings that she started. And was there anything else I wanted to share today, Stuart? Anything else that I forgot to share? Oh, one more thing. I did not provide the link to the garden journal, which comes out in December, but all you guys have to do is just go to Amazon and type in my name, Linda Votter, and both the Elegant and Edible Landscape and my garden journal for pre-ordering will come up. And I will end on this note that I think all of this stuff would really make a great Mother's Day gift, especially the garden journal. That one it means a lot to me, and I can't wait to get my own finished copy. So on that, this is just a little pop in, say hello, apologize, and give you a behind the scenes on QVC. You guys have a great start to your week.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Awesome.